Hello, what's up? So, I just want to talk about what I did today. So, today I started shadowing to improve my pronunciation, even though the it's not my favorite method because I already tried it before and I gave up on it because I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it at all because it implies like it feels boring when I do it. I don't know because maybe it's because I try to memorize like the vocabulary, the phrases, the sentences, and all that kind of stuff. Or maybe try to have I try to have the same accent than the person I heard or I shadow. So I don't know. So I tried it again because most of people say that it's one of the best methods to improve your pronunciation, to sound like a native. And my goal in learning English or learning English, it's not to have an American accent or a British accent, even though I prefer the British accent. So my goal is to be understood, to have a clear pronunciation that people can understand me when I'm talking or when I'm convey or when I'm trying to explain something for people to understand me, but not to try to have an American or British accent. I prefer to have my own accent because it's my personality. I don't want to people say that I don't want to people misunderstood or to people think that I'm an American or British. I'm proud of my nationality, and the main goal of learning a language is to be able to communicate. For example, my sister, she's 3 years old and she's always trying to speak, to communicate something, and she's not trying to have a perfect accent. She just want to like to ask something like a candy or a toy, whatever. She just wants to communicate, to ask for anything she wants, not to have a perfect accent or something like that. And that's just funny and made me realize the objective or the goal of learning a language is to be able to talk about anything you want without a barrier, without any obstacle, without thinking too much, to just be yourself in the language. That's a huge goal. That's a huge like positive aspect, to be yourself in the language you are learning, to be able to convey multiple things, to not have an obstacle or to not get stuck in the grammar, vocabulary trap, or this kind of thing. And for German too, I started to just focus on listening and pronunciation, like 10 minutes every morning, just repeat German phrases and sentences. And it's really surprised me because I didn't think I would like German. In the past, I watch a lot of people or a lot of YouTube videos that talk about how ugly is the German language, and I just believe in it. I believe that, I trust that, and I just focus on other language, even though I always wanted to learn this language because Germany, Switzerland, Austria, they are important countries. Germany is a superpower in Europe and all that kind of stuff. I would really like to learn that. I would prefer to learn it instead of learning Russian. So now I know I made a mistakes and I learned from it. So now I'm learning it and I really enjoy it every day. I enjoy learning German. That didn't happen with Chinese. Maybe it's because Chinese was super hard and German was like an easy because of all the words like that's similar to English. Or it sounds, I think German sounds really cool to me. I don't know. The important things, or the most important thing, is to enjoy the language, to try to express yourself in the language, to be clear, to improve your pronunciation, and worry not worry that much about not about grammar is important, but about having a perfect accent. So that's all for today. That was the fourth day of the 30 days English speaking challenge.